Hi, this is Vanessa Brady with Tried and True, and I'm going to show you a quick and easy tutorial for making your own Peep wreaths. To begin, you're going to need a few basic supplies. Wreath form. This is about a 10-inch wreath form, so I'm going to use 16 boxes of Peeps that I'm going to attach each Peep with toothpicks. So if you're using a green wreath form or a wreath form, maybe even a straw one that you don't want to see the underside once your Peeps are on, you can also cover it with ribbon. I'm going to use just white crepe paper, and I'm going to wrap the whole wreath and cover it completely so you don't see it underneath the Peeps. Let's get started. First off, we're going to cover the wreath with this crepe paper streamers that I had mentioned earlier. You know, I'm just going to pull out some, and I'm going to wrap it once and catch the start of it. You know what, let's go ahead and just tear it off while we're at it. Grab it and then just rotate around. This is pretty easy. You're just trying to cover a bit of the green underneath. So continue until the entire wreath form is covered. Now I'm just going to use a little piece of double-sided tape and affix it like so. And now, no more ugly green styrofoam wreath. So now we can get started with attaching the Peeps. So here we are with the Peeps and your toothpicks, and you're ready to go. And what I really should have said from the beginning is my best hint for doing the Peep wreaths is that you let them dry out as much as possible. This has been out for a day. I wish I could have left it out a little bit longer, but it took me long enough just to find these so early anyway. But let them dry out so that they're not quite so sticky, and they will stay on the wreath a little bit easier. But these are fine. This will do, no problem. So you're going to pull them apart. Super easy. All you're going to do is take out some toothpicks, attach your toothpick, poke it right through almost to the top of their little brains, and then just randomly place these. I actually think that this year, unlike some of the other years, I'm going to do this somewhat organized, and I'm going to do two rows all the way around of them facing the same direction, and then go on the outer edge and then on the inner edge. You can do it anyway. If you go to my website, you can see I have a few other suggestions of different ways I've done them in the last few years, but you know, it really is just up to you. I kind of like the fun, cluttered look of the first few years that I did, but you know, I'm kind of more, I feel like I'm more in the organized mood this year. I don't know why. I have two small children. I'm anything but organized, but this will look nice, I think, too. Well, we'll see. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll change it at the last minute. You really never know. So really, you're just going to continue. You're poking them into their heads, pushing it through. Sometimes they poke out accidentally, and that's fine. You can just poke it right back in, and then poke it, you know, and just kind of push their little heads up on there, and then just keep on poking. That's all there is to it. Yeah, see, so far, little Peeps. Now you can see that I covered most of the wreath with my Peeps. You'll also probably notice that I didn't go quite as far in either direction, inside or out, because I ran out of Peeps. This wreath form actually was probably a little bit too big, but I just liked the size, but it would have needed maybe 4 or 5 more boxes. If you don't want to buy quite so many Peeps, you can do a smaller wreath size. Probably, this is about 10. I would say maybe a 6 or an 8-inch wreath form would probably be better, and you would only need about 8 boxes for that. But I'm still happy with this. We'll see. I got a piece of my ribbon, and I'm going to be wrapping it around the top. This is going to be just inside my house, so I don't necessarily need to worry about bugs as much. If you are really worried that ants are going to get at this, you might want to consider covering it with a thin layer of sprayable shellac or some sort of sealant. You really don't need to if ants are not a problem or bugs aren't a problem. I've never actually had bugs interested in this, which is a little bit scary considering that these are meant to be consumed, but you know, that is neither here nor there. So I'm just going to wrap this inside. I made a loop in half, and I'm going to wrap it inside. I'm going to overlap these more, and then there's your wreath. Ta-da! There it is. There's the Peep wreath hanging with its ribbon. The peeps on the bottom of the wreath may fall off, but just attach them back with a little bit of silicone glue on the tip of the toothpick and stick it right back in there, and it should stay in place. You can see I included some pretty flowers and a happy spring banner that I have the tutorial on how to make that over at crafts.unleashed.com. You can follow the link on my webpage. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial on a Peep wreath. Stop by triedandtrueblog.com to see this and other original tutorials.